Hello everyone and welcome to SciMaths. Today I'm going to speak about different types of sugars and about enzymes in the end. So first thing you have to know about sugars is that there's two different types of sugars. There's the simple sugars, and they're divided into two categories as well. There's the monosaccharides and the disaccharides. So the monosaccharides, they're sugars with only one atom, and disaccharides, they're the sugars with two atoms. And so in monosaccharides, there's three types of them. Well, there's types of monosaccharides. There's glucose, fructose, and galactose. In disaccharides, there's three disaccharides as well. There's saccharose, maltose, and lactose. So where do you find all of them sugars? Well, glucose, you find it in candies, things like that. Fructose, you find it in fruits. Saccharose, well, it's like the everyday sugar, like the sugar that you buy and you put in your coffee or your tea, so like the regular sugar. And lactose is the sugar that you find in milk. But what about maltose and galactose? Well, maltose, it's when you digest, it's starch transformed into maltose, and galactose, it's when you digest, it's lactose transformed into galactose. So that's it. And the second category of sugars is complex sugars, also known as polysaccharides, so with multiple atoms. So there's three polysaccharides as well. There's starch, cellulose, and glycogen. So where do you find them? Well, starch, you find it like in bread, pasta, rice, all of them things. Cellulose, where do you find it? You find it in all the plants. And glycogen, it's the sugar in your muscles and things like that. So now I'm going to speak a bit about enzymes and a very known example of when you digest. So for example, if you eat some bread, in the bread there's some starch, and so the starch is going to be transformed by amylase. Amylase, it's an enzyme that will cut starch into maltose, and then the maltose, it will be transformed by an enzyme called maltase into glucose. And so you can see here, that's the molecule of the starch there, that's the molecule of the maltose, and that's the molecule of the glucose. And so you can see here that in the molecule of the starch there's a lot of atoms, and so there's a lot of them, but in the maltose there's two of them, and then in the glucose there's one of them. So that's the proof that the enzymes, the amylase and the maltase, they really transform starch into maltose and then into glucose. And so I'm going to, well, why is starch a polysaccharide? Well, here you have the proof. You can see on the molecule that it's multiple atoms, and maltose, it's a disaccharide because you can see it's two atoms, and glucose, it's a monosaccharide because you can see that it's only one atom. It's the end of the video. I hope you understood it well, and please subscribe to the channel. Bye.